Hello, you wonderful people. Welcome back to MJLimey Reviews All. I am Martin, and today I'm checking out a request from Yummy Maltesers, and this is for Scorpions, Life's Like a River, live at Sun Plaza Hall, 1979. So we are going to get into that one in a moment. But just to reiterate the name, MJLimey Reviews All. It is what it says on the tin, people. I will review absolutely anything. So if you want more music, get those in the comments. If you want anything else, get those in the comments as well. And I'll keep this request jukebox flowing. But without further ado, this is Scorpions' Life's Like a River, live at Sun Plaza Hall, 1979. Let's get into this. Let's see what they bring, peeps. Enjoy. Play out the blocks with a guitar. Let's go. Beautiful vocals. Time, let's go! Well, people. They cut that pretty short. I think there was more to that. So apologies there, Yummy Maltesers, if they did absolutely cut that short. But nonetheless, still a wonderful, wonderful performance. Lovely to see it live. What a wonderful performance from Scorpions, to be fair. So if you absolutely agree with me that that was an absolute lovely, wonderful, beautiful, mastered piece of music by Scorpions there, then do me a favor, people. Hit that like button. Hype the video if you can. Subscribe to MJLimey Reviews All. And if you can share the content around to help me reach my next major goal of 5,000 subscribers, that would be much, much appreciated. That's right, people. On the road to 5,000 subscribers now. I never thought I'd come this far, but we're here. We're enjoying this music. We're keeping this journey going. But yes, people, if you want to show Scorpions some love, go to the links in my description. There'll be the channel page for Scorpions. There'll be the original for this that we've just watched. Go watch it in its entirety. Like it, hype the video, share the content around, and subscribe to Scorpions. Go show this fantastic band the love that they deserve through this fantastic platform. But oh my days, there was some really, really sumptuous guitar playing in there. Absolutely tasty guitar playing in this one. But let me pull up a list. I'll talk about my humble opinions and what I liked on this one. And then I'll do a readout and let you all get out of here. But let me know your thoughts, your feelings in the comment section down below, people. But let's get into this. Yes, so first and foremost, up first, Klaus Meine on lead vocals. Obviously, I'll get the full list pasted into the comment section. Now, there is a fun fact before I get into talking about Klaus Meine. Life's Like a River was originally recorded in 1975 with Uli John Roth on lead guitar, but by the time they played this performance, 1979 Sun Plaza Hall, these lead parts were being played by Matthias Jabs, who had joined the band for the Love Drive era. So that's what my source has found out. If that is factually incorrect, obviously, please feel free to correct me in the comment section, people. As I say, I try to find the information out, and hopefully my source gets the predominantly the majority of it correct, but obviously it will get things wrong. As in life, people, whether it's AI, whether it's human, everything makes mistakes, everything gets things wrong at times. But what we have to do is to own what we get wrong and say apologies if it is wrong, and just say, well, thank you for correcting me. Like, at the end of the day, it's all about just educating one another and just having a great debate and enjoying some fantastic, whether it's music, whether it's whatever we watch, it's just enjoying some great content. And that's what it's all about, people. It's just enjoying great content and enjoying life. So enjoy life, people. Enjoy this music, and let's enjoy being nice to one another and having debates on this fantastic, great music. Anyway, let's continue. Klaus Meine on lead vocals, people. The power, the cleanliness of his vocals. He's just an absolutely beautiful, stunning singer. He really, really is. He does remind me of that kind of Dio era, but then this band were from like the 70s. They may have even started as far back as the 60s, if I remember rightly. But we'll get into probably that in the readout. But yes, similar era. But yes, Klaus Meine's vocals are absolutely class. An absolute class rock vocalist. This guy really, really is, in my humble opinion. So shout out to Klaus Meine. Let's move on now to the lead guitarist, because oh my days, Matthias Jabs in this one with those sumptuous, tasty guitar solos. They were gorgeous, people. Absolutely gorgeous, absolutely stunning. The technique, the skill, the creativity of his solos was just absolutely on point, absolutely brilliant, in my humble opinion. Let me know your thoughts on Matthias Jabs' guitar solos on this one in the comments, people. But yes, let's move on now to Rudolf Schenker on rhythm guitar Absolutely another fantastic guitarist, believe one of the co-founders of this band as well. So shout out to you for wonderful, wonderful rhythm guitar work in there, and just keeping that track and the rhythm flowing alongside Matthias Yabs doing his thing on the solos, and also alongside obviously Francis Buchholz and Herman Rebel on drums, which we'll get onto in a moment. But just, yes, one last shout out for Rudolf Schenker on rhythm guitar, because that was some fantastic guitar playing in there alongside Matthias Yabs. Francis Buchholz on a bass guitar, some really, really fantastic groovy bass riffs as well from what I could hear in there. Obviously some of it did get drowned out by the guitars, but you could still kind of hear it in there, and great bass riffs, keeping that rhythm and the groove going alongside the drummer. So shout out to Francis on this one for his fantastic bass riffs. And let's move on to last but not least, Herman Rebel on drums. What a drummer, absolutely class drumming. Every time like you saw the solo happening, you could see the drummer just sort of like bashing those drums away and keeping that rhythm and the flow going of the track alongside the bassist Francis. So absolutely on point, great drummer. Shout out to Herman Rebel. But to be fair, an all-round fantastic, fabulous performance. And again, they faded it out a bit, and it looked like there could have been a bit more to that song. So apologies to everybody if that was the wrong one to check out. But I thought it'd be nice to check out a live version of Scorpions, which hopefully doesn't get blocked. I've had a few issues around copyrights with Scorpions where it's just been blocked worldwide, so it hasn't even gone out. So hopefully, touch wood, this goes out and you'll get to enjoy my reaction and the info and my humble opinions on this particular performance. But yes, another great live stage performance, all round from each one of them on this stage. The 70 outfits that they're wearing is absolutely brilliant. The light show was great. Just your generic rock light show, but it matched and went so well with their style, with their music. So a great live show from them. Great music in general. I don't really know what else more to say, so let's get into the readout, people. But before I do that, do go and show Scorpions the love that they deserve. Links are in my description as always, people. So channel page and the original, like the original, hype the video, share that content around, and show Scorpions the love that they deserve through this fantastic platform. But let's get into the readout now. This is what I found out on this performance. If you could add more, feel free to do so in the comment section. People. But let's get into this now. Here we go. Okay, so what we've just watched is the Scorpions performing Life's Like a River live at Sun Plaza Hall in Tokyo on 5th of June 1979, capturing the band during one of the most important transitions in their long and successful career. Although the song had originally been recorded just a few years earlier, this performance showcases a new lineup and a band on the verge of becoming one of the biggest names in hard rock. To understand why this concert is so significant, it's important to look at where Scorpions stood in 1979. Formed in Hanover, West Germany in 1965 by guitarist Rudolf Schenker, the band had spent years building a reputation across Europe and Japan through relentless touring and a string of increasingly ambitious albums. Earlier that year, they released Love Drive, an album widely regarded as the bridge between their experimental 1970s sound and the more polished, melodic hard rock style that would make them international superstars throughout the 1980s. This performance also captures the beginning of a new era for the band. Influential guitarist Uli Jon Roth had departed after the Tokyo Tapes period to pursue his own musical direction, and Matthias Yabs had joined as the Scorpions' new lead guitarist. Rather than trying to imitate Roth's unique style, Yabs brought a fresh, melodic approach that perfectly complemented Rudolf Schenker's powerful rhythm playing. Alongside vocalist Klaus Meine, bassist Francis Buchholz, and drummer Hermann Rarebell, this lineup would become one of the most successful in the band's history. Originally released on the 1977 album Taken by Force, Life's Like a River was written by Uli Jon Roth, with lyrics by Corinna Fortman. The song uses the image of a flowing river as a metaphor for life's constant movement, reflecting on change, personal growth, and the passage of time. Although the band have never published a detailed official explanation of the lyrics, many listeners have interpreted them as a reminder that life is always moving forward and that every experience becomes part of a much larger journey. What makes this particular performance especially fascinating is hearing Matthias Yabs interpret material that had originally been recorded by Uli Jon Roth. Rather than reproducing the guitar parts note for note, Yabs adds his own character and phrasing while remaining faithful to the spirit of the song. Klaus Meine delivers the lyrics with remarkable warmth and clarity. Rudolf Schenker provides the driving rhythm that anchors the performance, while Francis Buchholz and Hermann Rarebell supply the powerful rhythm section that have become one of the Scorpions' trademarks. The result is a performance that feels both respectful of the band's past and confident about its future. Japan played a hugely important role in the Scorpions' development during this period. Long before they filled arenas across Europe and North America, Japanese audiences had embraced the band with extraordinary enthusiasm. Their concerts in Japan consistently attracted passionate crowds, helping establish an international following that would continue to grow as albums like Love Drive, Animal, Magnetism, Blackout, and Love at First Sting introduced the Scorpions to millions of new fans around the world. There is no tribute section to include for this performance, as the principal members of this lineup are all still living. It is worth noting that this concert is sometimes confused online with the earlier Tokyo Tapes performances featuring Uli Jon Roth. However, this footage comes from the Love Drive tour in June 1979 and documents the early live performances of the Matthias Yabs lineup that would define the Scorpions for decades to come. Ultimately, this performance captures a band standing at the crossroads between two remarkable eras. It honours the songwriting legacy of Uli Jon Roth while showcasing the arrival of Matthias Yabs, whose melodic style would help propel the Scorpions to worldwide fame. More than 45 years later, Life's Like a River remains a beautiful reminder that great songs can continue to evolve just as great bands do. And this performance stands as an important chapter in the remarkable story of one of rock music's most enduring acts. So that is everything that I found out on this performance here today, people. If you can add more, feel free to do so in the comment sections. But again, the comment section. But again, if you love this performance by Scorpions and you haven't subscribed to them or shown them any love through YouTube, go and do that, people. Links are in my description, so click on the channel page, subscribe to their channel page, like the video, share the video around, and hype the video, people. Show Scorpions the love that they deserve through YouTube. And that being said, if you like the video here today in any way, shape or form, even if it's just the music, and you want to support MJLimey Reviews All, is exactly the same way, people. Just a few clicks, doesn't cost anything. Like the video, hype the video, share the content around to help me reach 5,000 subscribers. And if you can subscribe to MJLimey Reviews All to help me achieve that goal as well. If you haven't already done so, that'd be much appreciated. But if you want more Scorpion reactions, get them in the comment section, people. If you want anything else, get those in as well. But I am getting out of here now, so don't forget, stay amazing, keep being amazing, keep smiling, put a smile on somebody else's face, and stay cool, stay hydrated, and take care, and look after yourself, people. And I will be back to check out more of your fantastic requests very soon. Looking forward to the next one. I'll see you then. Take care. Bye.